My first week was pretty busy.
I was definitely overwhelmed.
My first day was pretty hectic.
I was more excited than nervous.
Quite the experience.
Definitely really excited.
It was just like I was thrown in the swimming pool, like trying to swim.
My first semester here, I actually went home on the weekends a lot. It was just easier.
I think for most people, at least coming to San Jose State, family is near. So I didn't have that reassurance that I can go home on the weekend if things didn't work out.
I love my family. I have a little sister that's 5, and not being able to go home and see her was really rough.
Since I'm a commuter, being away from the campus, it wasn't going to be the best way for me to get connected or easier that transition. So being here as much as I could.
I didn't know anyone here. I'm brand new to San Jose, so I was like, okay, the only way I can meet people is if I join a club or if I do something like that.
I ran to be vice president of the Bricks, and I got elected. Got a job at the Dining Commons. I started working there, and also I went out and joined a Greek organization as well. So that all kept me really, really busy.
Most challenging thing is being an undeclared student, because it basically told me, like, quote unquote, I kind of wasn't good enough because I was, remedial. I may come from a background that is probably not suitable for college in the social standpoint, but I definitely have the guts to make it through.
I was considering going into the sciences. A lot of the feedback I got was how difficult it was going to be. Having that slight fear of it being hard is a good thing. Anytime you challenge yourself, it's likely that something good can come of it.
The most challenging thing would probably be a lot of times being the only African American in my classes, questioning, am I going to succeed? Do I have to represent my community? Do I have to represent my ethnicity? I think that's the intimidating thing too when women do anything in STEM, is because they fear being the only girl or being the only African American in their class and all these things. I would definitely figure out who your allies are on campus. They might be faculty, they might be staff, they could be someone in an organization, so they could be your peers as well.
I found some friends that helped me out, and where people I could connect to, people who had the same story as me, same connection, maybe first generation, maybe of the same skin color, maybe people I feel like I can relate to.
Like I have all my supervisors here at Peer Connections who are really helpful. And I think also not being afraid to ask for help. Going to counseling services, I know there's a big stigma around it. It's scary and nervous, but it's actually really helpful, and I think it could be positive for almost anyone.
Not a lot of people have the opportunity to come to college. Put yourself in the position of people that don't have these opportunities and realize how lucky we are to be here.
People in my family, no one even has a master's. No one's ever applied to graduate school as well. So then I can be that first person to be able to achieve that. That's something that really drives me to get a PhD. I think it's important to know that at the end of the day, this is your life. And at the end of the day, you should do what makes you happy.
When you're faced with small decisions, you woke up a little late and you're not quite feeling like rushing and trying to make it to class on time, all those little decisions matter.
First semester at a new college there's so many questions that you would have. If you have someone, to support you in finding the answers or even giving you some of the answers, I think that's really beneficial.
If you ever feel that you're alone or you feel that you're the only person going through something, trust me, other people have gone through worse. If you're around people who's not taking you to your goal, you're never gonna get there. Pick the people who are gonna lift you up.
Step out of your comfort zone. It might be a little hard in the beginning, but just take small steps towards it. And once you do, at the end of the day, you're gonna see the growth that you have and the challenges that you're gonna be facing, but you're gonna be overcoming them.